Off to a gremlin-y start. I don't know. I have a plan though. Oh no, I need this. It's our set for like the next hour and a half. Yeah, it won't be that long, but
It's a long set today.
It is a long
It's the
set.
last day and we're entitled to a long set.
yeah.
Letters was off. Isn't that fun?
Oh, that's very fun.
It's on now.
Okay. 1 second, I need to turn the joust off in my bagpipe microphone. That is what just happened.
Letters is the mythical, magical thieves' cant word that we use to describe my drum set. It's a
Druid
amalgamation
magic.
that could only be described as the love child of science, music, and autism.
And sometimes certain magical waves get caught in the air, specifically the ones from the joust, and come forward through our magical box receptor.
That sounded so epic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I wrote it.
Did,
You wrote lines? That's so against the rules.
I never know what I'm about to say. But we made it. The gremlins are silenced. Did anyone see us earlier?
First set.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome.
And you came back. Y'all are wonderful. We made it through the 8 weeks, and we're gonna miss you all. Thanks for having us back, Georgia. This is our 4th farewell, and it's equally as sad as the first one. Yeah, but we're not gonna do a sad song for like quite a while. Did anyone see us last year at our afternoon sets? Yeah, we had that weird set where it was like 4 o'clock and then nobody from 4:30 to 5, and then we'd be like, come back up and see us again after all this silence. So instead of doing that, we're gonna do a double set.
We have both of them together now.
Yeah. Just right in. So you'll know when the first break is, because we're gonna like do a set ending song, big sip, and then go right in. Yeah, so you on board? That exciting? Say aye! Yay.
Very cool.
I was just taking in the moment. Well, we're gonna dive right in with, just to get it out of the way, a scary song.
This one's about vampires.
In some contexts I hear, it could be. But this is probably the most terrifying song I know in any context, even taken literally. It's a song about getting beaten up and robbed.
Ugh, that is scary.
That's not the scary bit. No. And then getting sent to England. It's terrifying. It's for any Irishman. Song called The Rocky Road to Dublin. In the merry month of June, and from home I started, left the girls at home, so sad and broken hearted, saluted father dear. Yes, me darling mother, drank a pint of beer, weeping tears to smother, then on to reap the corn. Before I was born, had to stop back on to banish, sing Dublin, thought the bed of broke, rattled o'er the bog, frightened all the dogs on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the hare and Turner down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin, whack-a-lal-dee-da. Oh, it be a pity to be so soon deprived of you of that fine city. So then I took a stroll all among the quality bundle in the soul. And then ain't locality, something crossed me mind. When I looked behind, no one no good I find upon me stick. The wobbling inquiring after the road that me Connacht broke wasn't much in vogue on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the hare and Turner down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin, whack-a-lal-dee-da. From there I got away, my spirits never failing, landed on the quay as the ship was sailing. Captain at me roared, said that no room had he. I jumped aboard a Gavin, down for Paddy, down among the pigs, played some malty rig, danced some malty jigs. The water around me bubbling went to Folliot, wished myself was dead, a better Barnstead. On the rocky road to Dublin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the hare and Turner down rocky road, all the way to Dublin, whack-a-lal-dee-da. Woo! Y'all, there's so many words in this song.
Why'd you pick this for an opener?
I'm never sure, but you know what I need?
What's that?
A breath break. Give it up for Jackie on those drums. Give it up for days were nigh. Thought I was a hobbling with the loud hooray. Join me in the affray. Quickly cleared the way for the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the hare and Turner town. Rocky road all the way to Dublin. Whack the laldy da. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The hare and Turner down the rocky road and all the ways to Dublin. Oh, whack the laldy da. Yeah. Well, thank you. Oh, that was fun. That was so much energy. Y'all are fantastic. You know what that deserves? A sip. So do you remember, if you were here earlier, your one word of Gaelic? And if you're just joining us, I'm going to teach you one word of Irish, and it means health or cheers. Sláinte!
Gotcha!
What I missed? Did you break the...
First chord.
If you were here earlier when the strings and everything broke, it's beginning. It's beginning to look a lot like first set. Well, we're gonna skate right over that and make sure nothing happens any further and share with you some Scots Gaelic, slightly different dialect. It goes a bit like this. Hatching vom, vom, vom. Hatching vom, vom, vom. Hatching vom, vom, vom. Rise and follow Charlie. That's Hatching vom, which is Scots Gaelic for I wish to, or I am called to, rise and follow Charlie. It's about the bonny Prince Charlie, because after his defeat at Culloden, the English went through in retribution, and they outlawed the speaking of Gaelic. They outlawed the wearing of the tartan, the playing of the bagpipes, and those few that would have had the courage would have gone up to the hills and played a pibroch in memory of their passing. This is Sound the Pibroch. So sound the pibroch loud and high, from Connaught to the Isle of Skye. Lift all your clans to battle parade, to rise and follow Charlie. And Hatching bom bom bom, Hatching bom bom bom, Hatching bom bom bom. Rise and follow Charlie on Carcladon's field of gore. Hark out they cry, Claymore, Claymore. Oh, bravely they fight. Yes, can they do more than die for Royal Charlie? And Hatching bom bom bom, Hatching bom bom bom, Hatching bom bom bom. Rise and follow Charlie. Oh, now the white rose blossoms forth again. Yes, deep in sheltered Highland glens. And soon we'll hear the cries again. Oh, to rise and follow Charlie. So sound the pibroch loud and high, from Connaught to the Isle of Skye. Let's all your clan to battle array, to rise and follow Charlie. And Hatching bom bom bom, Hatching bom bom bom, Hatching bom bom bom. Rise and follow Charlie. Che moler mo kilema, che mo heza kilema, ne huras fen in suna shen o kuigigen mo kil Saniar Marskuila hui momubio Stareb dar Doris hui mabron Shemolech mohilamar Shemohezangilamar Nehuras fein Sunashin Mohuigegen mohilamar Ilauran Kasur gernon Lasnil kakari kjoltjanjar Namajanna ori krantifkjo Och det meshe vi mombokopjo Jemolech och ilamar Jemoheza ilamar Nehuras fein Tunashin och huigigen mohilamar Jemolech och ilamar Jemoheza ilamar Nehuras fein Tunashin och huigigen mohilamar huigigen Thank you. Not a pretty little song. A little tag there at the end of the Irish Gaelic lament for the Bonnie Prince. So you know what that deserves? A sip for
First
sure.
sip of the last set.
So you remember your wee bit of Gaelic? One word of Irish means health or cheers.
You don't have to remember all of that Gaelic, just this one word.
Sláinte!
Sláinte!
And we sip. Oh, that was good. I realized I don't normally use a straw to sip on stage. That was probably better. Typically, I miss my mouth and pour it all over my instrument. This was much better. I needed to share a little anecdote to shift the mood into something with a little bit more gravitas. This is probably my favorite song to play all day for sure. It'll be the last time we play it.
You know, I think it's my favorite song we play too.
It's definitely mine.
Yeah.
The melody has been around for about 800 years. I learned it as the Merlot air. And the words were added by Father O'Neill as he pondered the events of the Easter Uprising, which basically gave birth to the modern country of Ireland. This is the Foggy Dew. As down the glen one Easter morn to a city fair rode I. There are red lines of marching men in squadrons pass me by. Pipes did hum, no battle drum did sound its loud but the Angelus bell or the Liffey swell rang out through the foggy dew. Oh yeah. Oh, right proudly high, worked up in town. Well, they flung out the flags of war. It was better to die neath an Irish sky than in Snowblow or Snowdelbar. When from the plains of royal meat, strong men came hurry and go, while Britannia's Huns, with their long-range guns, they sailed in through the foggy dew. Oh yeah. Oh, then the night hit the black and the rifles crack, made perfidious out unreal. Amid the leaden rain, yes, 7 tongues of flame did shine o'er the lines of steel. By each shining blade, a prayer was said that to Ireland her sons be true. And when morning broke, oh, still the war flag shook out its folds in the fog foggy dew. Oh yeah. Fell, and the requiem bell, yes, it rang mournfully and clear for those who died that Eastertide in the springtime of the year, while the world did gaze with deep amaze at those fearless men, but few freedom to light might shine through the foggy dew. Yes, who bore the fight that freedom's light might shine through the foggy dew. How's it going, Georgia? I got another tale for you now, this one out of Scotland, about the Celtic tree of death and resurrection, known as the yew tree, and all it must have seen for the 1,000 years that it stood. A mile from Pencaitlin on the road to the sea stands a yew tree of 1,000 years old, and the old women swear by the grey of their hair that it knows what the future will hold. For the shadows of Scotland stand round it, mid the kale and the corn and the kye, all the hopes and the fears of 1,000 long years under the Lothian sky. Oh, my bunny yew tree, tell me, what did you say? Through the haze, the long summer days, the south, the far English border, through the bonnets of steel, or flooded farmfield, set your heart by your side, good order, and ask them the price of their glory. When you heard the great slaughter begin, for the dust of their bones rise up from the stone, to give tears to the eyes of the wind. Oh, my bunny yew tree, tell me, what did you say? And not once did you speak for the poor and the weak, when the moss troopers lay in your shade, to count out the plunder and hide from the thunder, share out the spoils of their raid. And you saw the smiles of the gentry and the laughter of lairds at their games, while the poor hunt the poor across mountain and moor. Sure, the rich man can keep them in shade. Oh, my bunny yew tree, tell me, what did you say? John Knox himself waits under your branches so black, to the poor common folk who lift up the yoke of the bishops and priests from their backs. But you saw the bargain that he sold them, and freedom was only one part, for the price of their souls was a gospel so cold it would freeze up the joy in their hearts. Oh, my bunny yew tree, tell me, what did you say? Oh, and Jackie, oh! You'd be free from the racks of the sad, bloody tale we tell ya. Then a wee bud flew from your branches and sung out as never before. And the words of the song were 1,000 years long, and to learn them a long 1,000 more. Oh, my bonny yew tree, tell me what did you say? Yes, my bonny yew tree, tell me what can you see? Woo! Yeah! Thank you! Give it up for Jack Hill one more time on those drums! Give it up for Hal on that mandolin!
Woo!
Well,
What's left of it?
most of it. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I joined the Broken String Club.
No way. This
Yeah,
set
sure
too?
did. That set, that song actually. In the middle of your solo, actually.
Incredible.
Yeah, and give it up one more time for Redbeard on drums!
I'm sorry, that man's name is the pirate known as Redbeard with the beard formerly identified as Red.
That's true, exactly. They have a set with Landlocked over at 5 o'clock, right at the Brewers Pub. Make sure you don't miss it. Remember when I said at the beginning, what was that? I know, I agree. Well, remember when I said at the beginning that we had a bit of a double set? That was the end of set 1.
And it's time to start set 2.
Right now! Yeah! Which obviously necessitates a retuning, clearly. I mean, we are playing acoustic instruments outside in the swamp. Well, moist air. I don't know if this is technically a swamp, but it feels like it.
Bog?
Bog.
It is
Definitely
down
a
in the
bog.
valley, though.
Are we in a valley?
There's trees. So
That reminds me of a song that I shan't sing.
Right.
Right, I think we're retuned.
There's more branches.
No,
here
my
than the
G-string's a little loose. There we go. No, there we go. Told you, next step began right now. Except this one will require a little of your participation. We've suddenly gotten tired now that we're in the last set, not the set right preceding, like that last song. So we're gonna ask you to sing along with us a bit. Will you sing along with us? Say aye!
Sing along is generous.
Well, that's true. I mean, singing requires, like, melody. I'm not gonna belabor you with a melody. Or really too many words. It's really just 2 words, and I'm gonna ask you to scream them. So will you scream along with us a bit? Say aye! Excellent. Ooh, that got even louder. Perfect. Well, I'm gonna ask you to scream just 2 words. And the first word is booze. Well, times 2. Booze, booze! Yeah. And for the children out there, you can scream juice, juice. I mean, it's kind of the same thing, right? It's monosyllabic, and the only difference between booze and juice is
Alcohol.
no time. Let it sit around. Fermentation will happen on its own. All you got to do is not open it.
Same thing.
Yeah, exactly. The second word is the most well-cued callback I've ever heard. I'm gonna say somebody shouted McIntyre.
You're never gonna guess what you're gonna shout back. They already got it.
Oh, wow, that was fast.
Wow, you got really quick learners.
They crushed it.
Yeah, and if you don't know exactly what that was, we'll give it a wee try. It goes like this. Oh! There was Brown, upside down, lapping up the whiskey from the floor. Here's the booze. Juice firemen cried, they came knocking at the door. I don't let them in till it's all drunk up. And somebody shouted, McIntyre. This will be good. Yeah, for the last time this season, Georgia.
A great dun cow.
This one's called When the Old Dun Cow Caught Fire. Some friends and I in a public house, playing dominoes one night. Went into the room, the barman ran his face all chalky white. Oh, what's up, says Brown. Have you seen a ghost? Have you seen your Aunt Mariah? Oh, me Aunt Mariah be buggered, says he. For the bloody pub's on fire. Well, on fire, says Brown. What a bit of luck. Everybody, follow me. We'll go down to the cellar if the fire's not there, and we'll have a rare old spree. So we all went down after a good old round. The booze you could not miss, and we weren't there 5 minutes or more until we were all like this.
I'm really glad you changed that lyric to be more kid-friendly, by the way. I never mentioned it.
I appreciate that. It still rhymes, and the almost falling off stage gets the point across.
It really does.
And there was Brown, upside down, lapping up the whiskey from the floor. Here's a booze. The firemen cried as they came knocking at the door. I don't let them in till it's all drunk up, and somebody shouted, McIntyre. Yeah! And we all got blue, blind, paralytic drunk when the old dun cow caught fire. Well, in any good Irish drinking song, you cannot leave the priest out of the occasion.
Oh, show up anyway.
Exactly. So here's his entrance. Oh, well, then there came to the old back door the vicar of our local church. And when he had seen his drunken ways, he began to scream and curse. Ah, you drunken sod, heathen clod, taken to a drunken spree. Drank up all that Benedictine brandy, but she didn't save even a drop for me. How rude.
I think they call that a cardinal sin, Declan.
Only if they're in the college.
Well, then they mind.
And there was Brown, upside down, lapping up the whiskey from the floor. Here's the booze. The barman cried as they came knocking down the door. I don't let them in till it's all drunk up, and somebody shouted, McIntyre.
Yes, you are somebody!
Yeah! And we all got blue, blind, paralytic drunk when the old dun cow caught fire. Well, and then there came a mighty crash. Half the bloody roof gave way. We were almost drowned in the fireman's hose, but we were gonna stay. So we got some tacks and some old wet sacks, nailed ourselves inside, and we sat there drinking pints of stout. There goes the other G-string. Till we was bleary eyed. That's kind of an
Declan,
Yeah?
we were doing a song about a cow on fire.
Well, at the time, I actually had to tune it, so we served 2 things at the same time.
You know, multitasking.
The finish.
Irish trope.
And there was Brown upside down, lapping up the whiskey from the floor. Here's the booze. Firemen cried as they came knocking at the door. I don't let them in till it's all drunk up, and everybody shouted McIntyre.
Just don't shout it in G, I beg of you.
And we all got blue, blind, paralytic drunk when the old dun cow caught fire. All right, and one more time, yeah. There was Brown upside down, lapping up the whiskey from the floor. Here's the booze. The firemen cried as they came knocking at the door. I don't let them in till it's all drunk up, and everybody shouted McIntyre. One more time for the last time, so loud they hear it at the joust, and everybody shouted McIntyre. Y'all sounded great. That was a lot of harmonies happening underneath you at the same time. And we all got blue, blind, paralytic drunk
Close the bar down, Declan.
when the old dun cow caught fire.
I'm entitled to one last cowbell solo. Oh.
for Jackie on the cowbell
I'm
solo.
gonna pass out.
Give it up for Hal on the mandolin.
And give it up for Declan on the 10-string sitar. 11? Oh no, 10
Oh
now.
no, we're down to 10.
That's
No, this was all a thinly veiled attempt to like figure out exactly how to move forward. Oh wait! Special song time. Give it up one more time for the pirate known as Redbeard with the beard formerly identified as Red! Just once I wanted to get that out like at full volume confidently. I too had been practicing that, truth be told. Well, I think I'm gonna tune. We're not done yet. We've got a parting song about a cup. Yeah, it's one of the more upbeat and exciting Irish death songs. And then we're gonna do a pipe song just to close out the day because, I don't know, this thing is not cooperating with me, truth be told. So, I was told there's a special thing now. Shall I tune?
Why don't we let Hal tune while I talk about merch and then talk about something else for a second?
I would love that because I'm down like 20% of my instrument. This is gonna take a moment. Even I may not be able to banter while doing this.
It's all good.
I don't know if I've ever made that statement.
Where there's many of us, we can banter for many a time. So first of all, I'm gonna tell you guys about some really cool merch that we got. So this is our merch booth over there. If you'll direct your attention to the umbrella and the lizard hanging out underneath it, there is some really cool battle banners over there that are new, exclusive. Today's your last day to grab one. They're handmade by Ari. We've got some new CDs. We've got our live recordings and our studio album over there for sale. We've also got some hand-burned leather patches. We've got some like little USB drives of like a lot of our stuff. We've recorded our performances at the End of Gate show with Rhoda, which you guys can also check out after this set at 5:45. We'll be at the Ending Gate show with Rhoda Temporis.
You're doing so well.
Oh, thanks. And you can check that out right over there. It is one of the best ways to support us on our quest of playing Celtic punk music in medieval England all over America. One of the other best ways to do that is by our tip baskets, which are conveniently located at the front of the stage here. If you drop anything in, you can grab a business card for absolutely free.
And we
How
could name
cool is
those right
that?
now the Broken String Fund, because we're gonna need quite a few
Oh yeah.
to make it across the
We need
country.
at least 2 sitar strings, 2 mandolin strings, maybe more mandolin strings actually. But speaking of which, are you anywhere close to in tune? Amazing. Everyone give it up for Hal and the really quick tuning that he just did.
so quick.
Good, because I'm only like on part 1 of 2.
Why don't you take your time tuning while you
Excellent.
have a seat, maybe with your wife, because I've got something special for you. Go. So,
Okay.
everyone, the Reelin' Rogues is an art collective of artists, musicians who've been performing for a long time in this specific medium. And it started off with just 2 people on a boron and a stringed instrument. And they've never actually got to see their show together because one or the other of them has always been on stage. So we're gonna do a song for them. We're gonna try our best because our instruments are out of tune and I haven't picked up a boron in weeks. So,
Don't say that. No, you are an expert boron player who.
and you're the greatest
is-
mandolin player of all time.
And this is a perfectly functioning instrument.
And we rehearse this a lot. So this song is a Rogue staple and it's for you guys. Whenever you're ready. Okay.
I'm gonna cry, and if it sounds out of tune, it'll be so authentic to the beginning.
That's what we're hoping for. At Bulva, as the sun was setting o'er the bride-made meadows of Cheltenham, a rebel hand, it set the heather blazing and called the neighbors for far and near. And Father Murphy from old Kilcormick, he stirred up the rocks in a warlike cry. Arm, arm, cry, for I've come to lead you for Ireland's freedom. We'll fight or we'll die. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. He led us on was at Vinegar Hill. O'er the pleasant Slaney, our heroes bravely stood back to back. At the oars and tunnel, they took Father Murphy and burned his body upon the rack. Oh, God's grant his glory, brave Father Murphy, and open heaven to all your. For the call that calls you may call tomorrow in another fight for the green again. Na 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 everybody na 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 na. And it was that as the sun was setting o'er the bright May meadows of Shalom, a rebel hand, it set the heather blazing and called the names from far and near. Thank you both so very much.
And thank all of you as well.
Oh, I love you so much.
I know. How are you going to do the rest of the set now? And thank all of you for.
Yes, thank you so much for indulging our definitely perfectly into mandolin and borons practice all the time song.
Well, that was awesome. That's true. I've never seen our show,
Now you have.
especially not with you. Now I have. Remember that forever.
I really love being in your band.
Well, this is another sad thing then, because this is the last time that Hal will be playing with us. Well, for a little bit, not forever. He's gonna go possibly back to school. Hal joined us last fall, and I must admit, for the last 6 months, it's just been a whole new energy in everything we've done. For 9 years, this last 3 months have been, 6 months, right? Have been so memorable, and it's because of you. You were the first of a new thing. Thank you for coming in. Oh, thank you for being here. We're gonna miss you. And you're gonna leave us with that? So,
And we're all gonna miss you, Georgia. This is our last set, and probably our last song or two of our last set.
yeah, we're gonna do one last song with this for all of you.
I think one last song, right?
This was in tune a minute and a half ago. It was my tears. That's what it was. It fell right on them and it went flat.
The moisture. Yeah.
So rather than going too bad, we're just gonna get, yeah, that sounds perfect. This song goes out to all of you. This is our 4th year here and we already can't wait to be back next year. Thanks for having us back, Georgia. And this is a song by Robbie Burns called The Parting Glass. And then we are gonna pick it up again. This is not quite our last song. I had to remind myself that was for me, and to make sure I didn't cry by making myself laugh at the beginning. Success. Of all the money e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm e'er I've done, well, alas, it was to none but me. Oh, and all I've done for want of wit to memory now, well, I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Oh, good night, and joy be with you all. Oh, yeah! one more day to stay. Oh, but since it fell onto my lot that I should rise, then you should not. I gently rise and softly call. Well, good night, and joy be with you all. Oh yeah! The only two with fully functioning instruments. Give it up for the drummers! Yeah! Oh! But since it fell onto my lot that I should rise and you should not, well, I gently rise and softly call. Well, good night and joy be with you all. So fill to me that parting glass. Raise them up, Georgia! Yeah! Well, good night and joy be with you all.
Nice.
Oh, I'm glad we're not ending right now, because then that would be really sad.
Especially
And I'd be-
with auto-tune and string instruments.
Yeah, especially like with such an emotionally wonderful set with having that chord.
That's in the key of dehydration, isn't it?
Oh no, that is in the key of brrr. So I'm gonna get that in tune. We're gonna end with a nice upbeat pipe tune that I hope you'll clap along to. Does that sound good?
It's
Thank
a
you.
dance song.
That was the right answer, and I appreciate it because that was unsatisfying.
This next song is a dance song too. It literally translates to another turn. So feel free to please get up and dance. Probably.
This is the last time we'll be playing it here in the South for another year. So I need to remind you that if you'd like to hear it within the next year, you can follow us online. You can pick up our album over there while quick. In lieu of any pitch, I thought I'd just do it. There we go. So this is a Breton tune for you. If you haven't heard of the Breton region, it's a different part of the Celtic world on the mainland. They have like Irish music, but dark. It's like more metal Irish music. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Play it on old bagpipes. This one's called Hunter Throw.
Wait, do you want to start it with the song that we only play on this day, and then go into Country Road?
I sure
I think
do!
that would be fun.
It's the final day, so that obviously needs the greatest hit to ever come out of Europe. I'm gonna come out here with you. Yeah! And let me hear you put your hands together. Oh, yeah! Let me hear you clap, 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 clap. Woo!
Give your hands open for Declan!
Yeah! Oh, that was fun! Did you have fun? Say aye! Give it up one more time for Jack Hill on the drums. One more time for Hal on the drum and mandolin. And one more time for the pirate known as Redbeard with the beard formerly identified as Red. I have shamed you. I messed it up. I messed it up.
One last time for Declan!
Thanks, y'all. And we're the Real and Rogues. We'll be hanging out until about 5:45. We hope to see you at the front gate, and we hope to see you over at the over at the merchandise so I can afford new strings. There, I just got it right out. Thanks so much, Georgia. We look forward to seeing you next year. Huzzah!
Yes, we have our merch booth back here and our tip baskets. If you would like to support us on our
Thank
endeavors
you,
of playing
friend.
Celtic punk music in medieval England all over America, we love doing that, and we all have to drive to Colorado this week, and gas is expensive in diesel trucks. So, thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you so much.
And thank you for being here on probably the most emotional closing we've ever had. Y'all will be indelibly etched in my mind. I know, it's a good word. I do like indelibly.
I can absolutely agree. I mean, it's hard to start out any less hot.